Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and I especially want to thank my colleagues on the Lake County Board. I have Carissa Kasman, Jessica Volitzik, and I know you're going to hear from Jennifer Clark shortly. Today we are celebrating the completion of the brand new White Deer Run Reservoir. This facility will store water for more than 33,000 residents and businesses in Vernon Hills and beyond, ensuring their water needs are met even during times of high demand or emergencies. While Lake County is fortunate to have plenty of clean drinking water, thanks to government regulations, government works, storing it so people have access whenever they need it is a different challenge. To keep up with demand, we must invest in the infrastructure that makes reliable storage and delivery possible. I'm incredibly thankful to our Public Works team, led by Austin McFarland, for working proactively to protect and manage one of our most precious resources, water. Building new facilities like this isn't easy, which is why we're grateful for our terrific partnerships with the villages of Vernon Hills and Mundelein. Thank you so much for working with us to secure the site and the permits to build this reservoir. Our government works for you to improve the quality of life for our residents. The White Deer Run Reservoir is the outcome of our promise to build infrastructure to serve our residents for decades to come. Thank you to everyone whose hard work and collaboration made this day possible. And I'd like to now introduce Mayor Tom Cook Jr. to speak. Thank you.
Water is something that we sometimes take for granted, but having a sustainable supply of drinking water is one of the most basic human needs, and it's a critical service that we can offer as government agencies. In fact, an aside thing, Hawthorne Middle South, that's one of their books that the sixth graders read. I believe it's called Walking for Water. It's about a young girl in Africa who has to walk several miles each day to get a jug of water for the family, and it's a great book. The kids really enjoy it. I'd also like to thank Lake County leadership for their continued commitment to this and to enhancing the Vernon Hills Water System. It's one of the interesting things being in Vernon Hills is that we work with an independent park district, an independent fire department, and we don't have our own water department, so we have to work with government agencies, and we really appreciate everything the county does for our village, especially County Board Chairman Sandy Hart, and we have 4 different Lake County Board members that have part of Vernon Hills and Maine, Jessica, and again, Vilicek. Did I get that right?
No, but that's okay.
Okay. No, I with the last name Koch, I always want to get,
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And Sarah Kizik and Jennifer Clark, we thank you so much. Specifically, Member Clark, thank you for your continued support through your service with Click Jawa and your advocacy to continue the enhancements to the Vernon Hills water system and to provide the most important thing, an uninterrupted supply of water to our residents and businesses. I'd also like to thank Public Works Director McFarland and his outstanding team from Lake County Public Works for a successful project. And our teams at Vernon Hills and the Lake County Public Works enjoy a strong working relationship. And we look forward to continuing that way because that's one of our big mottos of Vernon Hills. When we work with other agencies, it winds up being what's best for our community and our constituents. And so it's never good to not work with other agencies. All that does is create problems for your constituency. So we stand ready to do whatever we need to do to help you continue and even continue with further enhancements in the water supply. So thank you very much.
All right,
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jennifer Clark, and I'm on the chair of our Public Works and Transportation Committee on the Lake County Board. And I'm very excited to be here today. I think I starred this date on my calendar the second it came out, because I remember, years ago when we just started thinking, how can we make this system more resilient? How can we make sure that our residents have access to the clean water they need at their residence whenever they need it? And we started out by trying to find a place for it. That was kind of an adventure. We ended up in this wonderful location here, and it was really thanks to working with our partners, to the Village of Vernon Hills, to the Village of Mundelein, and really to our whole Lake County Board for really supporting this project and making sure, we know the importance of this, of having a resilient network for years to come. So it's amazing to think that this facility will hold 2 million gallons of water, a testament to the planning and engineering behind it. A reservoir may not make headlines, although it should because it's very cool. But in fact, it's designed to work quietly in the background so most people hardly know it's here. But always having a reliable source of clean water is the backbone, really, of a healthy and thriving community. It supports public health, fire protection, and economic stability every single day. As chair of the Public Works and Transportation Committee, one of my top priorities truly is ensuring that investments like this reservoir are carefully planned. At $7.5 million, this is a major investment for us. But thanks to responsible in saving and budgeting, this project was funded entirely through the Lake County Public Works Capital Improvement Program, which is self-sustaining and supported through user fees rather than property taxes. The White Deer Run Reservoir is a clear example of how thoughtful design, fiscal discipline, and intergovernmental cooperation come together to enhance our essential services. I want to thank the Public Works staff, Director McFarland. I want to thank the Village of Vernon Hills, the Village of Libertyville, and again, our entire board for really making this project a priority and making it, sit here today. Together, we've made a smart, forward-looking investment that will serve Lake County residents and businesses really for years to come. And now I'd like to introduce our Lake County Director of Public Works, Austin McFarland.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for coming out this morning. My name is Austin McFarland, the Public Works Director. Special thanks to Mayor Cook for coming out. So glad to meet you for the first time. Happy that you're here with your team. This is a special moment for our team. When you look at this facility, you wonder to yourself, well, why do we need such a big facility? Well, when you look at the Vernon Hills community, on an average day, the citizens of this community use about 3 million gallons of water on a daily basis. And minus this facility, what we have in this community and in our water system is an average of about 5 million gallons of water in storage. So when we get a notice or a call from CLC Jawa about water interruption, it's stress time for the team. And of course, some of us, more than others, bear that a lot. So we're excited about this facility and the relief that it will bring to us. We are committed to providing good water service to our communities, and more importantly, good infrastructure and good resiliency. This is just a start. We know we've got a ways to go, but we're committed to working together with our partners. So my thanks this morning to our public works professionals for bringing this to the finish line, to our consultants and our contractors who work diligently with our team to make this a success, and to our wonderful board members for your continual support of the public works projects. We're so excited about that. And a special thanks this morning to our county board president for her continual support, her leadership, as well as her vision for making all of this possible. So at this time, I just want to encourage you to come forward for the ribbon cutting. Let me also state that after the ribbon cutting, those of you that are so inclined, we'll have the facility open for those of you who would like to take a quick tour. Staff will be available so they can answer any questions that you may have. And I thank you once again for coming out and celebrating this moment with the Public Works family and our county board staff. Thanks.